Allow me to introduce myself.
I am the last sane sports fan.
I am a genius by trade.
I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy?
Hello everyone, and welcome once again to The View from the Midwest. I'm getting a little bit of a late start today, so hopefully this will be a bit of a shorter video. I only got one topic that I want to really cover today, and I think I've done this before, but it bears repeating. I'm tired of people being so lazy in their analysis of hockey and soccer. And basically that does come from personal standpoint, as I am a goaltender or a goalkeeper. I have played both sports, soccer at a higher level, hockey mainly just with friends. But continually, whether it's soccer or hockey, I see the goalkeeper, goaltender, goalie, whatever you want to call it, I see the position blamed all the time simply because people, especially in America, but really worldwide, are too lazy to do any real analytical analysis of the situation. Basically, they just want to believe that it's the goaltender's responsibility to stop everything, and if they don't, then it's his or her fault that the puck or ball went in the back of the goal. That is the biggest bunch of nonsense that I have ever heard, and yet it is continually perpetuated. I know a lot of it is in jest, but even on ESPN FC, they continually show highlights and said, what is the goalkeeper doing in this situation? Why didn't he get to that? You've got to stop that. Those people have never played the position in their entire life, so don't sit there and try to judge what a goalkeeper should and should not have. I play the sport, I play it now, and continually people still say, well, you should have come out and got that one. Why didn't you go after this one? If I don't call for it, it is not something I believe that I can get to. And in hockey, the situation is the same. On Facebook, I've seen comments left, right, about every single team blaming the goaltenders for all sorts of problems that weren't necessarily their own. And people want to pick and choose when they want to blame the goalkeeper. Because, for example, the St. Louis Blues, as we covered yesterday or even the day before, they crashed out of the playoffs in unceremonious fashion. But there are people out there who literally want to blame Jake Allen for that series loss. He had a couple bad goals in the final game. He had one bad goal in game number 5. 3 bad goals over the course of a series in which the first 4 games he completely outplayed Devan Dubnyk. Dubnyk was hot and cold, but Jake Allen was steady the entire time. Brian Elliott, given the same situation, whether he played out of his mind or he played like he did down the stretch, was not going to be the difference in that series, because the Blues did not lose because of goaltending. For the first time in a long time, you cannot point to that position in any way, shape, or form as really being the true reason that the team lost. But people want to sit there and blame Jake Allen, but they're saying, well, we should have kept Ben Bishop. Ben Bishop has not played all that well against the Detroit Red Wings. He has done just enough in the games that they've won to keep them in it, which is the same thing that Jake Allen did in the St. Louis Blues games, and he has done just enough to cost them games in the games that they have lost, but he was not the sole reason that they lost either. So Ben Bishop would not have made a difference for the St. Louis Blues either in terms of goaltending. Again, it's lazy analysis. People just want to blame the position. And on the flip side, the Chicago Blackhawks are continually finding ways to win games despite shaky goaltending in certain performances. Corey Crawford was pulled out of Game 1, did not return until the last game of the series. because he was, or no, he played in game number 2, I apologize, and they lost in that one. Corey Crawford gave up 3 goals in game number 1, but the Blackhawks came back and found a way to win that game. They lost game number 2, in which Crawford played poorly again, and then Darling came in. He played very well until the last game. He let up 3 goals. The Blackhawks still managed to find a way to win. It all boils down to it's an entire team effort. Yes, it can be deflating when your goalkeeper, when your goaltender lets in a soft goal, but the top teams, regardless of the sport, whether it's hockey or soccer, find ways to win. Again, I apologize for the rant. It seems like the last few days that's all I do is rant about something. But I'm sick of the lazy analysis. If you have something against goaltenders personally, that is your own deal. You're never going to be happy regardless of who is in there, because the bottom line is nobody will ever live up to your unrealistic expectations of the amount of shots that are supposed to be stopped. Nobody can accomplish that, because every goaltender, regardless of sport, whether they were the best in the world at that time, have always let up a soft goal here or there. Martin Brodeur, one of the top goalies of all time. Patrick Waugh, one of the top goaltenders of all time. Neuer, one of the best goalkeepers in the world in terms of soccer right now. All of them have let up soft goals. Sometimes the team wins, sometimes the team loses. But it's not simply because of the goalkeeper or goaltender. There are always extenuating circumstances. Sometimes it does boil down to the goaltender should have had it, but the amount of times that these people who have no idea what goes into the position want to blame the position is just getting out of hand. Do a little bit of thinking, do a little bit of serious analysis about each play that happened up until that point, and maybe then you'll have a deeper understanding of what goes on in some of these games. That'll do it for today's View from the Midwest. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you're watching on Facebook. Share it around with your friends, and we'll keep on rolling. Until the next time, I will see you then.
I remember